technology that is built for your every sense. Acer Pure from Acer
is underway in the national capital, being chaired by the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, and will also include, as we speak of the state finance ministers coming from all states and union territories. The stage that is now set for the next generation GST reforms, as it was promised by the Prime Minister on the occasion of Independence Day. Now, GST Council that is likely to discuss the rates rationalization and also slab restructuring, among other important issues. Now, if there is consensus, then we can expect a bonanza for consumers, as it was announced by the Prime Minister himself. In the meantime, as far as the GST Council meeting is concerned, that has been convened for today and tomorrow, we are looking at big ticket reforms as far as when it comes to the goods are now concerned, how much relief that it will actually provide to the middle class, new rates, especially when it comes to the daily use items on the GST Council agenda, as it is expected when it comes to the consumption boost from this rationalization, and to be confirmed after the GST Council meets, that is also expected to offset around 50,000 crore in revenue loss. Then when we speak of this two slabs system that is expected to slash prices of the daily use items by rationalizing and reducing the brackets under which multiple goods are taxed. So this is something that the Prime Minister had himself made the announcement, talking about as far as when it comes to a big Diwali bonanza coming in, especially for the middle class. Let's get in a word from Prakash, who's connected with us. And when we speak of these next generation reforms, exactly when it comes to the highlight of all the goods that would be when it comes to making the GST system more understandable and easier, what are we looking at as far as on the agenda for today's GST Council meeting is concerned?
The meeting is underway, and as you are aware that the GST, GOM on rate rationalization, has already accepted the centre's proposal for a two-rate structure, essentially 5% and 18%. In fact, the proposal of doing away with 12% and 28% slab has also been accepted by the GOM. Therefore, we are expecting some major announcements. In fact, the proposal says that the 99% of the items under 12% category will come under 5% slab. Along with that, a 40% slab will be created, especially for sin goods and high-end luxury items, especially cars. Along with that, items under 28% slabs like cement, electrical and electronic items may come under 18% slab. Along with that, small cars, consumers may get benefit on purchase of a small cars. That could be shifted to 18% slab from existing 28% slab. So these are the major recommendations. Along with that, GST on insurance premiums, be it life insurance or health insurance, may be completely exempted as per the proposal. And
yes,
these proposals have already been accepted by the GST on GST GOM rate rationalization. Along with that, some key economic sectors like agriculture, textile, fertilizer, renewable energy,
yes,
automotive, handicrafts, medical devices, insurance, construction could see big benefits under the new structure. The meeting is underway, and we're expecting some major announcements after the meeting.
All right, we'll be standing by for that as Prakash continues to be with us. My colleague Pragya is also connected. Pragya, good afternoon. When we speak of the GST overhaul and the resultant spending, the government hopes that it could further boost economic growth, particularly as far as when it comes to the GDP growth is concerned. There it seems to be going up on a promising note.
And the logic is that there will be consumption that will be driven a lot. In fact, when you reduce the GST, there will be personal consumption and private consumption also goes up. So as far as the tax rate on ambulances and motor vehicles and also motorcycles are concerned, these will come down from 28% to 18%. And also on the small cars, there will be reduction of the percentage. And there are segregation of the middle rank cars and also the high-end cars. High-end cars will attract higher GST, which is going to be 40%, is what we are gathering from the sources. And also about the health insurance and the individual life insurance, it is one of the major demand by many of the people, and not just the people, but also many states are also speaking about this. There are exemptions to those health and life insurance This particular GUM report is also going to be discussed and tabled in that. Apart from that, premium economy class ticket is going to be become costly, because the percentage of 12% GST will be getting increased to 18% if it is approved by the GST Council. Now, regarding drones, remember Prime Minister has focused on the drone technology, and it has worked very well during Operation Sindoor also. The GST Council may decide to reduce the GST rate on drones from 18% to 5%. And there are many items in the agriculture sectors, like there are sprinklers, there are tractors who will also have lower GST. So in a way,
other factors that Pragya and Prakash who continue to be with us, because when we talk about the rationalization, is it also expected in the offset to at least partly impact Donald Trump's 50% steep tariff hike that he has done on India? Meanwhile, when we speak of the Prime Minister himself, as mentioned, this is what the Prime Minister said earlier, especially when it comes to this big bonanza, especially for the middle class, that he announced on the occasion of Independence Day.
साथियों, इस दिवाली में आपकी डबल दिवाली का काम मैं करने वाला हूं। इस दिवाली में आपको एक बहुत बड़ा तोहफा देशवासियों को मिलने वाला है। पिछले 8 साल से हमने जीएसटी का बहुत बड़ा रिफॉर्म किया। पूरे देश में टैक्स के बर्डन को कम किया, टैक्स की व्यवस्थाओं को सरल किया, और 8 साल के बाद समय की मांग है कि हम एक बार उसको रिव्यू करें। हमने एक हाई पावर कमेटी को बिठा करके रिव्यू शुरू किया, राज्यों से भी विचार विमर्श किया, और मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, हम नेक्स्ट जनरेशन जीएसटी रिफॉर्म्स लेकर के आ रहे हैं। ये दिवाली के अंदर आपके लिए तोहफा बन जाएंगे। सामान्य मानवीय की जरूरतों के टैक्स भारी मात्रा में कम कर दिए जाएंगे। बहुत बड़ी सुविधा बढ़ेगी। हमारे एमएसएमई, हमारे लघु उद्यमी, इनको बहुत बड़ा लाभ मिलेगा।
As far as this big bonanza announcement that was made by the Prime Minister, in fact, just a day before this GST Council meeting convened, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman also said that this next generation reforms in goods and services tax will make the economy open and transparent, will reduce compliance burden, and will enable small businesses to also thrive.
The planned rollout of the next generation GST reforms, with a council meeting tomorrow and day after, in the coming months, it will set an economy absolutely open and transparent, with further reduction in compliance burden, making it easier for small businesses to thrive.
Well, that has been a major announcement that has come in by the Union Finance Minister herself. Thank you very much, Prakash and Pragya. We'll be tracking the developments from today's GNC Council meeting, which talks of rate restructuring and, of course, the next generation reforms that are expected to make a host of items cheaper and will also ease burden on small businesses. With that, we head into